Hello and welcome back to this podcast. Lemchaheb. This is a Moroccan band playing politically inspired music. After being expelled from Morocco, they settled in Germany. Knowing that the immense task of being another Nas Al-Ghiwan clone was going to prove difficult, lemchaheb decided to go their own way since day one. Their predecessors, Nas Al-Ghiwan, were already excelling at reviving the millennia-old legacy of Morocco's music heritage in popular music. Lemchaheb chose to stick to just making popular music, and surprisingly excelling at that too. Lemchaheb's music was simpler and catchier. Mandolins and guitars, percussions and vocal harmonies. They chose not to associate themselves with any brotherhood. Their achievements helped establish the modern shabby music in Morocco in a way that they were among the first to play Moroccan pop music using Western instruments, hence setting the rules for the genre. Lemchaheb or the Torches also hailed from Hay al-Muhammadi in Casablanca. The band was started by Moulay Sharif Lamrani, who approached Mohammed Bakhti, a friend of Nasr Al-Ghiwan, about starting a similar band in 1973. Moulay Sharif had a father who was conducting bands in Oran on the lute. He learned a lot from his father as well as from the Oujda Conservatory of Music. His first band was something similar to the Oujda band, Ikhwan Migri brothers, who were playing Western pop music and hard drums, guitar, bass and keyboards. The first Lemchaheb lineup consisted of Moulay Sharif, the Bahiri brothers, ex Tior El Ghorba, and a young girl, Saida Beyrouk. They released an EP for 4 songs and gained notice. The Bahiri brothers changed course and it was time to hire new recruits. First was Mohammed Batma, brother of Al-Arabi Batma, and his longtime friend Mohammed Susdi. Then Hassani poet Mbarak Shadili. Hence the first official lineup was formed by Mbarak Shadili, Moulay Sharif Lamrani, Mohammed Susdi, Mohammed Batma and his wife Beyrouk Saida around 1975. Their infectious melodies soon took hold of a large portion of listeners. By the end of the 70s, it was hard not to sing along songs such as Khiyala, Dawini, Dunya Allah, Khayi, Ilwad, Al-Ghadi Baid, Amana and Talib. Saida left the music scene shortly after her and Mohammed Hamadi joined. Other classics came in such as Middahu, Yashra and Yahli, Gulul Yahli wal Wasi Alina. In the early 80s, Shadili left and they hired Nujum Wezza on the electric guitar. His sound is very distinctive, a clear-toned electric with a chorus flanger effect. He added a dreamy sound that complemented Lamrani's acoustic mandolin. His impact on the band is still present in the band's sound. The flanger effects that he used became a trademark. Even Lamrani Sharif adopted later an acoustic mandolin or mandolancel, but with an electric pickup and a light flanger effect. This short-lived lineup would rework some old songs and also write new songs of its own. Who could forget Moulana, Tbaya Nas and Khalili? After receiving an offer from the German world fusion band Dissidenten to join them on their album, Sharif Lamrani left the band temporarily and brought Shadili with him to Germany. They wrote and played the already classic material featured on Sahara Electric. Meanwhile, Nujum took complete control of string duties, and Shadili and Lamrani pleased some solo albums when not playing with Lemchaheb. This period of lemchaheb was very mediocre compared to their previous years. They started including electronic drums like Jilala and released awful albums like طبي أرباني مجنون هاد العالم and إبداعات خالدة. These albums nonetheless contain some real standout tracks: The Gubail Dehmis, Lgara and Tfada Ya Al-Gulib. Nujum left lemchaheb to become a full-time member of the Descendants and live lineup, and with Al-Mrani back on the mandolin, they released Tala Abuya Shuf and Ya Latif. These two albums contain such great tunes like Yom Kunti Maaya, Dunya Allah, Ya Latif, and the epic Al-Junud. After taking a hiatus in the mid-90s, they came back with a stream load of albums. They did, however, update their sound. They started incorporating elements of modern music such as drums, bass and keyboards, but fans of lemchaheb need not worry. The basic elements were still there. The symbolic voices of Susdi and Batma, the high wails of Hamadi and Shadili, and of course the mandolin of Al-Mrani were still in good shape. Great songs like Aitin Menin Nati, Atinin Menin Nati Yalati, Zin Yanhal, Kura Ya Ard were made, as well as Dunya, which is a tribute to Al-Arbi Batma. They also updated a lot of their timeless classic with their new sound. إذا مجموعة مغربية تأسست في السبعينات مطلع السبعينات. Okay, it was formed in early 70s. So I finished my podcast, which I took from the internet. Who wrote it? Version 3, edited by Marooned Youth on July 3rd, 2020. Okay, I hope that you like it. It's in English. Sometimes it's very nice to hear talking about our bands in all languages, so that the world may know them better and better, as English is a lingua franca in the world. It's a way to spread something and to make it known worldwide. So I hope that this is true for this biography. Thank you for following. See you on the next podcast like this one.